What is a teacher? In my opinion, a teacher is someone who has knowledge and attempts to pass on that knowledge from themselves to another person. And a good teacher is someone who is able to express the idea in terms and language that the other person understands, so they get the concept in the quickest time possible. I had a couple of really good teachers in high school, and it wasn't necessarily because they knew the material that they were teaching, but I think it was more that they got to know me and they got to know my friends, and they figured out the best way to teach us and the language to use with us and the ways to communicate to us better than the teachers that necessarily knew their material. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Primary would be suffice.
I see a teacher as a person who provides schooling for others. A teacher, I think, can come in many forms. It can be a parent, it can be a person who is chosen as a profession, as a school teacher, a lecturer. There's many forms of a teacher. My favourite teacher in junior school was my grade 1 teacher. She was unreal. She was absolutely lovely, and she took a lot of time for me. I was the last person in grade 1 to count to 100, and every Friday we'd all stand up there and attempt to count to 100, and the whole class achieved it by halfway through the semester, and I had not. So for an entire week at lunchtime, she and I walked around the playground and I counted to 100 practicing. So when it came to the Friday and I was the last person to stand up and count to 100, she was there to support me, and I got to 100 all by myself. I absolutely loved that teacher, and I think she was amazing and very patient, and she never discouraged me at all. She never put it in a negative way. She always built me up in a positive way, and I finally got to 100.
A teacher is a man or a woman who brings knowledge into a classroom and shares it with the students so that they can understand the said material and learn to apply it in a practical way so that they can become fully functioning members in society that help society move forward rather than drain the society. My favourite teacher was a man by the name of Mr. J.V. Dance. He was my teacher in the year 4. And he taught me many things. Most of all, how to enjoy learning. He taught me that learning can be fun. He put in a lot of effort. He created an entire city inside of our classroom, a functioning town, you could also call it. And there was a mailbox, traffic light, license plates on the back of our chairs. They were cars. We imagined that they were cars. We had desks. They were also houses. And the time was called Earn and Learn, where we would earn and learn. We would earn money by being townspeople, and we would do jobs. And we would learn how to be townspeople and learn important knowledge such as mathematics and all the other things that you need to know. It was a great teacher, put in a lot of effort, helped us to enjoy our time. Goodbye.
A teacher is a person who facilitates education for students. My favorite teacher was my mom. She was also my only teacher that I had from primary school all the way to high school. Why? Not because she's my mom, but I think she did an excellent job teaching me and helping me learn. She was always there when I needed support and further information or things explained. She was always available, and I really enjoyed having her there one-on-one teaching me all the time.
My favourite teacher would happen to be a man by the name of Happy Feet. Hello, Mr. Happy Feet. Teach me. What are you going to teach me to do?
My favourite teacher is my Year 11 legal studies teacher. She sat me next to the new guy in school, and I ended up marrying that guy. That's why she's...
My favourite teacher would happen to be a man by the name of Mr. Dance, Mr. JV Dance. He taught me in grade 4. He tickled my ears with his little feet.
I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man.